you had a wonderful week. You're looking beautiful. You're looking fresh. You're looking nice. You're looking as though you have been blessed. Yes? Amen. You've been blessed. God be blessed. The, the, today, I'm going to speak on the topic, the truth is on you. Alright? The truth is um, last week I spoke on the topic press. Press forward, move forward. Is to make our journey, our spiritual journey, or take our journey with effort, not with accumulated, not with a laser care attitude, but we press forward. It requires energy, it requires effort in order to press forward, reach the mark, reach the goal. It is not easy. Today, and that was also from Galatians chapter 3. Now, today, I'm going to do discourse on Galatians chapter 6. Now, Galatia was a city that existed in Turkey. It's part of central Turkey, where Ankara is now located. Ankara is the capital of Turkey. Many people think that Istanbul is that it happened. So you can find reference of that. And so Galatia existed around that region. So if you take your modern day map and you want to find out where Galatia was, you have to look in Turkey. Alright, you don't want to look somewhere in China. It used to be Turkey. Alright, a lot of the letters to Revelation, in Revelation chapter 2, Revelation chapter 3, to the churches, actually all of them. So Turkey is actually very, very central to the Bible. So to Sabbath, Pergamum, that is supposed to be, they are all around the same region in Asia Minor. Now, so if I am going to summarize Galatians in one word, it would be contrast. It will be contrast. Paul, to his letter in for to Galatians, he was making contrasts. Difference. He was showing differences in terms of one lifestyle versus another. He was emphasizing contrast. And if I'm going to summarize, or if I want to summarize one verse in Galatians that will summarize his whole attitude towards the Galatians, will be Galatians chapter 3 and verse 1, when it says, "O foolish Galatians, who has bewitched you, that you should not obey the truth, before whose eyes Jesus Christ has clearly portrayed among you as crucified." Oh, this will be a summary of the entire letter to the Galatians. Because one, to summarize it in one word, it will be contrast, and two, to summarize it, the theme of it would be in chapter 3 and verse 1. Because the Galatians had moved away from their first love, from their first understanding. And what had corrupted the Galatians was the Judaizers, the people who believe in salvation by works, the people who believe that you are made righteous by the things that you do. All right, circumcision was important, and all these things were important. The ceremonies were still important, and they were enforcing these things upon the Galatians. And the Galatians somehow had turned away. Somehow Paul learned about it, and Paul wrote to the Galatians. And he's telling them, this is not what I taught you. You have been drawn away into things that have no salvific merit. You have been drawn away into believing some of these things, and they are now, men are now glorying. These Judaizers are now glorying in your flesh. They have made you do things that is unnecessary and is not required. Oh, foolish Galatians, who have bewitched you. Here we have in Galatians chapter 6, but before that we have in Galatians chapter 5, Paul is going to contrast that I mentioned to you. But before we continue, let us pray. Eternal God, O great God, we come before you and we ask you to let your Holy Spirit have with us today. May our hearts be watered. May our spirits be revived. May our souls be refreshed. Lord, sometimes we are busy during the week. Sometimes too busy to take a moment to pray. Sometimes too busy to take a moment to reflect on your grace and your loving kindness. So Lord, we have come into your house to celebrate your love. We have come into your house to celebrate your mercy. We have come into your house to celebrate your creation and your redemption. We pray, Lord, that you will grant us the blessing that we feel the sojourn and we are in need of. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Okay. Now, so in verse 5, we have Paul is talking about the fruit of the flesh. And then he spoke about the fruit of the Spirit. Okay? Alright? You'll find that in you'll find the fruit of the Spirit in Galatians 5:22. So he tells us here, or he tells the Galatians, okay, if you make this choice by following the things of circumcision and this and that and so forth, and this is not going to help you spiritually, but in fact it will burden you. So he's telling them, I am laying before you, I'm telling you that these are the things you should abide by, you should be more concerned about. And so in his conclusion to the Galatians, he said, brethren, if any man is overtaken in any spiritual, in any trespass, such a one in the spirit of gentleness, considering yourself, least you should also be gentle. Okay, let me read it again. It says, brethren, if any man is overtaken in any trespass, You who are spiritual, restore, restore, do not keep them out. Restore such a one in spirit of gentleness, considering yourself needs, lest you also be tempted. Have you ever been mocked? You know, some people don't look at it mean that it's not they will mock you. To mock means to deride, to put down. Alright? Have you mocked anybody lately? Have you, you know, have you mocked anyone? Have you mocked anyone really? Or have anyone or has anyone not mocked you really? You know, it is not nice, but people mock one another all the time. But Paul is saying here in verse 7 that God is not mocked. Before we get to that, when I was in my country, I was going to the mountain. We call the mountain that is a farm. Yeah, I was in the mountain. One early morning, and I heard this guy, and he had been like on the street all night because he was drunk. He was drunk and he probably couldn't find his way home, and he was on the street. And he was there cursing God. I don't know what God was doing, but he was literally cursing God. So I was so shocked by the words that he was using for God and things like that. He was like mad with God. And so I was actually careful like when you go out there, where he had the road, you know. But God is mercy, God is love, you know, probably just doesn't matter. And then, so he had some meat with God, and he was literally cooking God, using foul language and things like that, as he thought, you know. So, as I said, I was really here with him that he does not know or he doesn't know way of the power and the might of God what he can do to him. You know, but when the rum or the alcohol takes over, we can be inebriated and say things that actually we don't um, really mean. Anyway, now when he was mocking God, yeah, it's that was when he was doing. Yeah, it was mocking. But God is he's not mocking. Brethren, Paul is telling us that we should have a spirit of love. Alright? We should have a spirit of love. In Galatians chapter 5, he tells of the Galatians, they should have hands, willing hands. Hands that will use to help those who are in need, to elevate those who lift up those who are fallen, to mend those who are broken. He's telling the Galatians, we as brothers and sisters, we should be in harmony, in fellowship with each other, in such a way that we complement and we uplift each other when someone is down. We do not, we do not get up and tear down. As brethren, we should build up. We should have such a spirit that which would be permeating from within us and and diffusing in our environment so that people who encounter, people who meet us, hey, these people are different. And so he tells us one of the fruit of the Spirit. And it tells us in verse 22, their love, joy, peace, long suffering, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such there is no law. And those who are Christ are crucified in the flesh, which is passion and desire. If we live in Christ, or if we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit. Let us not be conceited, provoking one another, envying one another. And so Paul is instructing the Galatians that their duty as followers of Christ is to elevate each other. And so, continued in verse 6, in chapter 6, sorry, and he is telling the Galatians that do not be mistaken. Don't think that you are better. Don't think that you are strong and you are walking in all the ways of the Lord and you good. You don't have this kind of thoughts in your heart. Just don't think suddenly because you can take it and you can fall as well. Verse 2, he says, bear one another's burden and so fulfill the law of Christ. Bear one another's burden. What it means is that we should be empathetic enough to, so that when someone is in trouble, when someone is burdened with one situation or another, you do not know what the circumstance might be. Our responsibility is to make that burden lighter. Alright? However possible, right? Is to help each person get it through. Alright? If you can. And so that's what Paul is going urgent in Galatians. Hear his word, brother. For if anyone thinketh himself to be something, when he is nothing, he deceives himself. But let such one examine his own work. Paul is saying, don't think that you're looking over there. Jesus spoke about this. You're looking at the mote in your, you're looking at a speck in your brother's eye, but you have a big too, you know. Paul is saying basically, your job is not to examine others. Your job is to examine yourself. Self-examination. But let one examine his own works, and then he will have rejoiced in himself alone and not in others. For such one shall bear his own load, or each one, sorry, shall bear his own load. Let him who is taught, let him who is taught the word share in all good things with him who teaches. Do not be deceived. God is not mocked. Sometimes we think that we can fool God, you know. We don't think that we can fool God. We make promises to God. Oh, God. If you help me, so. If you give me, if you this, if you do this for me, then I will do this for you. And when God comes through with his end of the bargain, you know, God, I was really doing. I kind of control it, you know, I feel. renege on our side, we renege on our side of the bargain, and we mocking God. Yeah, you have been mocked God lately. God is not mocked, but sometimes we do that. We make promises to God. God, help me to come to time. And if I come to time, when I will do so for you, and I do this for you, and I'll be able to, and when God me. Okay, I have a Bible student who comes to my Bible class week, and when she doesn't have money, she's praying all the time, and she makes promises. Let's not put it to rain, so that I need money, but so I need money. And when she gets money, I don't see until the money is finished. When was it supposed to keep up that? Yeah. She's mocking God. That's mockery. Yeah, that's what she is saying. Okay, and you made it a promise. She made all the promise. And then that's how you do it. And the Lord, when God blessed me back in the beginning, Lord, I said, no, I don't want it. You need to put it. You need to put it. But the thing is, she and until when she look up and come back and do it. The cycle repeats itself over and over. Making promises that she does. That is mockery. God is not mocked. God is not right. Uh, so when you think that you are making good, you know, and mocking God, it's good for you. Alright, good for you. Because God can, you know. But sometimes, in this case, God knew, or God knows the heart, and that, he knows what God will react to be. And so, what? He's a loving God. He's a loving God and still extends his grace, still extends his blessing to each of us. Okay, verse 8. For he who sows, to the flesh will reap of the flesh corruption. But he who sows to the Spirit will of the Spirit reap everlasting life. And let us not grow weary in well doing. Let us not grow weary in doing good. Sometimes we get tired of doing good. Sometimes even I get tired. I ask God about yeah, what? Why? Am I accomplishing the things that you want me to accomplish? Am I doing, Lord, what you want me to do? Or am I just taking up valuable space? You become tired and because sometimes things become redundant. So Paul is encouraging us in verse 9 that we let us not grow weary in well doing, or let us not grow weary in doing good. For in due season we shall reap if we do not in due season we shall reap. Remember Paul had already said earlier, whatsoever a man soweth, that shall be also reap. But sometimes we are looking for, we are looking for our blessing now. Sometimes we are looking to be rewarded now. Okay? But sometimes it doesn't come in our lifetime. Sometimes it doesn't come to us directly. Sometimes it comes through probably your generation or in some other way. Sometimes it may not be reflexive where you get it, where you receive the blessing from the same person you blessed, but you can get it from someone else. It's a blessing anyway. So in our hearts, He says, do not lose heart, do not give up, do not grow weary in well doing. Continue to persevere, continue to do what you know is good and right. Continue to do what is good and perfect in the eyes of God, and you will be rewarded. That's not good. That's all good. Love you, God. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all, especially those who are of the household of faith. That in the house, in house, let us do all that. We have our evangelism along July. I don't know what we are all people. I know we have conflict in terms of time and logistics, but we have to find a way to reach those who are unaware that this world will soon and very soon come to an end. We have to inform, we have to tell that Jesus is coming soon. I pray as we prepare ourselves, we must prepare ourselves personally to be influenced or to influence those whom we come in contact with, so that we will be able to invite to hear the good news of salvation. Jesus is coming soon, and our theme is 373, 373, seeking the lost. So as we close, let us sing this song, seeking the lost, and point to Jesus. We have to do that before time changes to 373. Let us stand as we sing. Glory. Again. Seeking the Lord, worthy and treated, wanderers on the mountains astray. Come unto me, message repeated, words of the Master speaking today. Oh, wait upon upon the mountain, bringing the water back again. Into the fold of my Redeemer, Jesus the Lamb, for sin I've slain. There are those who in the dormitory, whether the campus dormitory or whether it is the industrial dormitory, who are there and they do not come to church. They don't come to church. They are busy all week and